Hello, my name is Mariana, and I was just about to start recording the collective reading for this Venus in Gemini phase that we are entering right now, because yesterday Venus did the conjunction with Uranus in the last degrees of Taurus, and right after that it entered Gemini. So I have the cards here in front of me for this collective reading for Venus in Gemini, but because of the card that is speaking through the bottom, which is Sirius, which is just like this guiding light, right? It's like this very bright light in the night sky, and is in conjunction with the sun. So between today and tomorrow, Sirius is going to be in close connection in the same degree of Cancer as the sun. So this is very significant. This is also a collective reading that I want to do tomorrow. But I have been receiving guidance from Sirius, and almost like this support, really, to share an idea, something that is very personal to me. And it's interesting because it's also connected to the very first card here in the spread for the collective reading that I am going to record after this. But it's kind of like receiving support, a support system, kind of like this family, star family, backing me up to invite you to something very special for me. This is something that I have been thinking about for quite some time now, actually, since we entered July, which is my personal month, is when I have my own solar return, my birthday. And this year is actually very, very, very significant because it's going to happen exactly on the day of the full moon in Capricorn. So in a few days from today, next Thursday, July the 10th, we do have the full moon in Capricorn, but it's also my birthday. And this year it feels different, especially because Venus just entered Gemini, and this is a very different, it's a different costume, it's a different I don't know, set of characteristics that Venus is going to present to me, because my own natal Venus is also in Cancer, so I can be like, my own little crab. I've always been, very protective of my own energy. I've always celebrated my birthdays only with my twin sister and my own family. I was never a big fan of big parties, those ones when I was a kid. I don't have really fond memories of those. I felt very, very exposed. But I do feel like this opportunity that I'm having this year with my solar return chart, with Venus in Gemini, and in a close conjunction with Uranus that is also about to enter into Gemini on Monday the 7th, so 3 days before the full moon. All of this, new energy that is going to color my own solar return chart, that is very, very significant. And because Gemini talks about people, right? Interactions and conversations and opening space for these new conversations to happen, I have decided to invite you for a very personal and intimate gathering as, the full moon ceremony, something that I did last month for the first time during the full moon in Sagittarius. So some of you were there with me, and it was beautiful. This time around, I am being guided to not only celebrate the full moon in Capricorn as a ceremony together over at Zoom, but within that ceremony, celebrate my own personal year, my own new year that is going to start with that full moon. So consider that almost like an intimate gathering, a birthday party of sorts, where we can get together, we can celebrate. I am going to truly be so honored to have you there if you feel in your heart that you're meant to be there. And something else that I want to share, which is it is a personal detail, but it's also very, very significant because I've never had this inkling to do, anything like this whatsoever. It's like I've never even talked much about my own birthday. I mean, not at all like this, like I'm doing right now, right? Not in public. Like I've never, only my small, group of friends, like my inner circle, really knows when my birthday is. And of course, my twin sister. Um, but this time I do feel like it's different. I'm supposed to connect with different people and open conversations with you guys. I've felt this for such a long time with this channel. I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for you being here with me and to be celebrating my birthday with you. Like I've already talked with my family and with my sister and everyone that is closest to me that this year, because I'm turning 33, which is a master number, and I felt like this significance of this year for such a long time. And last year I have, such beautiful memories because I was in Canada with San. Shout out to San. It was such a blessed day. Like it was the day that I got to meet Cindy as well, Cindy from Awakening to Spirit, and we went to this butterfly conservatory. I can't say that word, but it was the most gorgeous, beautiful day. Like I celebrated my 32nd birthday with them, and it was just so full of beauty and full of love. And this year, because I'm here in Brazil, yes, I do get to celebrate with my family, with my sister, but I do feel like I want to go a step further just because it's such a significant moment, like entering my 33rd cycle around the sun. And because of this Venus in Gemini in particular, and receiving kind of like this boost, this encouragement from Sirius, and because Sirius and the Sun are conjunct already, and we're just a few days from the full moon from my birthday, so Sirius is also going to be, just giving this support. I do feel like this is the right moment to host this birthday party slash full moon ceremony and invite you to be a part of that. So I'm going to leave all of the information that you need. I'm going to leave the link for that. It's going to be, the same process of the last full moon ceremony. So I'm going to set up the page on my website, but it's probably going to be at 7 p.m. just like it was in the last full moon ceremony. So 7 p.m. Brazil time. So adjust to your own time zone. So next Thursday, July the 10th, full moon ceremony slash birthday party for my 33rd birthday. So yeah, I really, really hope to see you there. It would just make me smile, and it would just make my heart like just, I don't know, it's like just really, really beating very, very fast right now. It's like it's, smiling and singing and dancing, and it's like this birthday party inside my chest already, just, in anticipation for, what this full moon is going to bring me, and the opening of this 33rd year in my own human experience, at least here as Mariana. So I would love to see you there. If you need, to know more about it, I'm going to leave the link down below, or all the information, or even my email if you want to send a message. If you are unable to go there, to be there in person over at Zoom, it's okay. But if you want to just send me birthday wishes or write to me, I'm going to leave here my email also. And yeah, so now let me dive into this collective reading for Venus in Gemini, because I feel like there is this very beautiful innocence. It's like this childlike vibration that I'm seeing here, which is so gorgeous. Okay, so I hope to see you there. And yeah, let's go to the reading. Okay, bye.